Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am here with you. I am super excited to be here today to very rapidly go over the two fabulous double strollers that you see behind me. So the black stroller is going to be the Silver Cross Jet Double, and then the stroller that's sort of the brown color referred to as Cedar, that is going to be the NUNA TRVL Dubl. So what makes them different? What makes them similar? Let's launch in and find out. So as you can see, I've got both set up next to each other. They both have a pretty good handle height. I would say we are looking at, I think it is 41 inches. Let me just double check. Excuse me, 42.5 inches high on both of them. So a nice tall handle height. Silver Cross is going to be a standard 2-year warranty, but it does turn into a 3-year warranty if you register the product within 28 days of purchase. The NUNA TRVL Dubl will have a standard 2-year warranty. Both of these strollers will hold 22 pounds in the underneath basket, and both of these strollers will hold 50 pounds on each seat for these side-by-side doubles. Now, they weigh pretty similar as well. The Silver Cross is definitely lighter. So Silver Cross is going to be, with the front bar on it, looking at about 21 pounds. The NUNA TRVL Dubl is going to be about 26 pounds with all the stuff on it. So the NUNA TRVL Dubl is heavier than the Jet Double. The TRVL Dubl, why is it heavier? Well, if we look at the tire size on the strollers, you can see NUNAs are going to be larger. So both the back tire and the front tire on the NUNA are bigger. The tire size on the Jet Dubl is going to be smaller. So I would say that they both do push really nicely here in the store with weight in them. I put 75 pounds in the Jet, pushed it all around the store, was absolutely able to push it and turn it with one hand. The same is going to be true for NUNA. I will say the larger tire does make it a little bit easier to maneuver in a variety of terrains. So again, not just for inside, but for outside, places like Disneyland, Disney World, theme parks, etc. I do think for outdoor pushing, you're a little bit better off with a bigger tire, but again, they are both super small and lightweight. Walter, please be quiet. My puppy's here. So sorry if you hear him howling. I would point out that NUNA as well does have the more accessible basket. So the recessed tires here on the Jet Dubl are fabulous, but the thing that's interesting is that it creates this curvature on the back of the stroller with a bar going down the center, which makes that basket, although it'll hold the 22 pounds, less accessible than this giant open basket that we have on the back of the NUNA TRVL Dubl. Now, what I'd say is if I were a tall parent, I would definitely go and physically push both at a store to see which one I would be more or less inclined to bump into or kick. The way that the axle is on the back of the NUNA, it's one long bar. That's nice, but I think sometimes for parents that are taller with a longer gait, the way that the bar is set up on the Jet Dubl may be advantageous for that specific scenario. So something to keep in mind. Again, not better or worse, just differences. They're both going to have huge canopies. They both have the ability to open up with magnetic pieces. I will give the benefit to Silver Cross here that they have a magnet that holds their peekaboo window open. NUNA does not, so just a little difference there. Silver Cross price is going to be $6.99, and then the NUNA is going to clock in at $8.50. So NUNA is more expensive, but NUNA is going to do a little bit more. So what I mean by that is in the purchase price, when you buy the NUNA, it will work with a NUNA infant seat without buying anything else. The other thing about this stroller that's different than the Silver Cross is that the NUNA could theoretically work for twins because you can recline the seats deeply enough to be able to put two newborns directly in each seat. They also have this thing where this piece comes up and can hook up to the stroller component itself, sort of like a mini pramette. So you could do twins, newborns, in the TRVL Dubl. If we go to Jet Dubl, it does have a pretty nice recline, but you'll notice that it's going to be 3 months plus not suitable for newborns to sit directly into the stroller. Kiddos, before they can go directly into the stroller, need to be at least 3 months. So that is one difference. Another difference that I would point out is, yes, they both have articulating foot pieces. So that's going to be relatively similar on both. But something that's kind of a cool feature on the NUNA is that when you want to sit the seat up, you're able to kick it up with your leg. If I want to sit the seat up here, I'm definitely going to have to use my hand, one to push and one to pull. Again, not a big deal, but just minor differences. Another difference is going to be that we're not really going to get the same level of ventilation on Silver Cross as we do on NUNA. So again, NUNA being more expensive, it would make sense maybe that there are some additional features because we're paying more. We might be getting more cost involved with making it with more features. So again, newborn compatible will work with the NUNA car seat built into the purchase price. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Pippa Urban in cedar, and I am gonna put it in my matching cedar stroller. And don't I look stylish? Everything all matching and beautiful. So, $850 car seat adapter is included. Jet double, we are at $700 essentially, no car seat adapter. Car seat adapter here is an additional $50, which is very reasonable. The other thing that's sweet is that the car seat adapter that you buy for this stroller as a double is the same one that works for the Jet as a single. So if you wanted to, you know, capitalize on the pieces you have, you could consider getting the Jet 5 single stroller, probably first and then this later. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the adapter on. And then now I'm gonna put a Kleck car seat directly onto the Silver Cross. I could do NUNA, Cybex, Kleck, Maxi Cozy. There's a whole host of seats that will fit onto this adapter set. So if you wanted a broader variety of car seats, Silver Cross is going to enable you to be able to do that. I also want to point out the difference in the way that car seats come on and off these products. And so you're like, what are you talking about? You sound insane. Well, if I take a Kleck off the Silver Cross, it's actually super easy. I squeeze the release handle on the back of the seat and I lift up toward the sky. So that was very simple. One thing to note is if you own a NUNA car seat and you want to put it on a Silver Cross stroller or a lot of other types of strollers, the way that the car seat goes on is different than how it would go on the NUNA. So here it's very simple, one-handed, kind of easily clicks in, drops in and out. If I move to Silver Cross, I'm going to have to line it up on the brackets. So again, that really isn't different than what I had to do with the Kleck, and it'll hook on. But when I want to remove it, instead of squeezing the back and lifting up toward the sky, I'm going to engage 2 buttons and sort of shimmy it off. So it is a 2-button squeeze release if you do a NUNA onto a Silver Cross product. That is kind of intentional. NUNA has the easiest on and off with all of their stuff to work together. But if you had any other brand car seat, it will not go into the TRVL Dubl. You have to use a NUNA brand car seat in order to technically click into the NUNA stroller. So that's something we just want to make very, very clear. Silver Cross gives you the opportunity to mix and match brands. NUNA says, no, you want NUNA, we want you to stick with NUNA. So again, $850, adapter included, deeper recline. And both of these guys will have one seat that is 14 inches wide and then one seat that's 13 inches wide. The car seat will only ever hook up to the side that is the wider of the 2 sides. So that's something to be aware of as well. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the adapter and put the front bar back on. And I'm gonna give credit to Silver Cross. I actually think their front bar is a little bit better than NUNA's, and I will explain why. They both have a single bar that goes across the front of the entire stroller. If I do the one on NUNA and I pop it off, it pretty strongly affects the other kid if I want to do just one side. If I do Silver Cross and I wanted one kiddo just to have the opportunity, Walter, you're okay. If you wanted one kiddo to have the opportunity for in and out, they can do that, and it doesn't really affect the other one. We also have 2 spots here for 2 different trays. I think that that's a really nice feature. I'll point out that the fold on the Travel Double for me feels easier. It does self-stand. Silver Cross, I just got to get more used to it. And again, mine is brand new, but also self-stands. It's a little skinnier, and my floor is uneven, so it won't self-stand, but if you had a correctly laid floor that was level, of course it will stand when it's folded. So they both fold really nicely. I'm going to turn them sideways just so you guys can see the differences there. The seat dimensions are very similar. They both have about 26 inches of head clearance for the canopy. So for big, long-bodied kiddos, we love that. Each seat holds 50 pounds. The basket holds 22 pounds. Both have a standard 2-year warranty. Silver Cross will give you the 3-year warranty if you register it within 28 days. And where I do think Silver Cross triumphs is that they understand that this is a travel product, and they already have an excellent travel bag available for this stroller for $150. It is awesome. It looks like this. I did a whole video kind of showing off the fabulousness of that. If you wanted a travel bag for the NUNA, there's one that Valco makes, but you have to take off the tires. Like, I don't want to do that at the airport. You could always do the JL Childress Deluxe Gate Check travel bag for standard and double strollers. This is available on my website, destinationbabykids.com. This will work with the NUNA Travel with the wheels on it. I already sold 2 of them and put the stroller in the bag to prove it to the families. They were thrilled. They're really happy they don't have to take the wheels off. I don't want to have to take the wheels off in order to put stuff in my bag. So again, I wish NUNA had their own travel bag available. They don't seem to have that yet, but hopefully they'll have it coming down the pipeline. All right. If you have questions or you have comments, please feel free to leave them below. Definitely feel free to like, definitely subscribe. If it makes sense to share this video, go ahead and share it with a friend or with family, because sharing is caring. And if you want to buy either one of these products, Silver Cross just comes in black, NUNA comes in the black, it comes in the cedar color, also comes in a gray. Go ahead and head over to my website, destinationbabykids.com. I have all kinds of fabulous products on there, all the accessories, really anything you want. And if you had any questions, just message us. I'm here pretty much every day. I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have more questions on side-by-side double strollers, check out my videos on the Valco, Trend, Duo, the Mountain Buggy, Duet, oh my God, the Bugaboo Donkey, as well as the Bumble Ride Indy Twin. All right, thanks so much for watching.